Let me also confirm that as the executive, in accordance with the manifesto that Jubilee got itself elected upon, that we pledged to the people of Kenya, and that is what they voted for when they voted for the Jubilee government, is that progressively 40% of the resources will be made available to county governments. I want to confirm here that as the executive, we did not require any referenda to move that allocation to the current over 32%. We do not need any referendum to move it to 40%. It was our commitment to the people of Kenya, and we intend to keep our word. We will make every support available to the county governments in terms of building the necessary capacity so that the county governments can appropriate and execute their mandate as provided for in the Constitution, and that the money that has already been made available, we want to urge all county governments to make progress, access that money, and roll out programs in the best interest of devolution. I want to confirm that the issues raised by the Senate with regard to the management of the relationship between the National Assembly and the Senate have been discussed and a framework agreed upon. And as the coalition that has the majority both in the Senate and in the National Assembly, we have agreed that a framework is going to be developed, agreed upon in the couple of days, so that we manage the relationship between these two houses and ensure that there is smooth and seamless passage of legislation as is required by the Constitution.
Resolved as senators from the Jubilee side that so far the issue of transfer of functions to counties, that process has been going on very well, but there have been a few challenges here and there. Still on devolution, we have also resolved that we have agreed, rather than resolving, we have agreed between us and the executive that the allocations that were given to counties will be increased from the current 32.5% of the last audited accounts approved by Parliament to 40% in accordance with our manifesto as the Jubilee Coalition. The country is not ready to hold a referendum at the moment, and therefore any politics and discussions and rallies promoting a referendum, according to us, can only attribute to delayed services to the people of Kenya, and they can even undermine the operationalization of our own agenda as the Jubilee Coalition.
Okay, thank you very much. Asanteni sana.